Good evening and welcome to Real Talk with Tamra. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this evening. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. Okay, so like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those great things. Okay. You guys, I wanted to talk about Keffe, okay? Tupac's alleged unaliver. Y'all know we have to say unalived on here because YouTube censors so much stuff, right? Um he was in court. At first I thought Keffe was being strong, but it looks like it's gonna be any day now for Keffe. I don't know he gonna be able to hold up because he ain't looking too good. Okay, but let's go to the courtroom. I was intending to talk about this yesterday. I didn't get a chance to, but we're gonna definitely do it today. Okay.
I'm happy to switch the date, please.
No, I don't think we need you for one case, Mr. Correct. Then the record that Mr. Davis is present and in custody. Mr. Davis does not have an attorney, Mr. Bilal and Mr. DeJacco are here on behalf of the state. Mr. Davis, have you been able to retain the services of counsel?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to appoint an attorney to represent you today. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so based upon, it's my understanding the public defender's office is not.
Your Honor, may I approach on that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Royal and Mr. Campbell, it's my understanding you guys are able to confirm as counsel today?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, have you had a moment to speak with Mr. Davis about the arraignment?
We did, Your Honor, this morning.
Okay, are you prepared to go forward with the arraignment?
Yes, today, Mr.
Okay,
Davis.
before we get to that, we have one thing. Are you guys taking this to death review?
Your Honor.
And, okay, the state is not seeking going to death review on this, so are you prepared?
Yes.
Okay?
Excuse me,
Yes, Mr.
what does
Davis.
that mean?
Okay, I'm asking, in every murder case where this, in every first degree murder case, I have to ask the state if they are going to commit to a committee to try to seek the death penalty. I just asked them that and they said no.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay, so in light of that, Mr. Davis, sir, what is your full name?
Dwayne Keith Davis,
How old are you?
I'm 60.
How far did you go in school?
I did like a year ago.
Okay, I'm sorry, what was the last thing you said?
UCLA?
Do you read, write, and understand the English language?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, are you currently under the influence of any drugs, medication, or alcoholic beverages at this time?
No, ma'am.
Do you understand the proceedings that are happening here today?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, are you familiar with the one charge that you're facing?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that charge?
Yes, ma'am.
As to that charge, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Sir, you have the right to have a jury trial set within 60 days. Would you like to invoke or waive that right?
Wait.
Okay? This case is going to be assigned to Department 2. This case is going to have a status check trial setting in Department 2. That date is?
November 7th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I plan on, get Mr. Goodman back on board as my attorney.
Okay, sir, if you choose to do that at any time, Mr. Goodman knows how to substitute in, and that can be done at any time. But for today's purposes, to get this case moving, the special public defender will be appointed to represent. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Lopez, you ready? Did you have anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay. Mr. Owens, are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Okay, so you are.
Larry Brown, page 13, I believe.
Okay.
Hey!
Yeah. Keffe only 60 years old and he looking like that, y'all. He look like he gonna be getting on out of here for long, as the old country people used to say. God gonna come passing through for long. So okay, so we see Keffe in court, right? And he looks like he's lost a lot of weight. I guess he needing the jail food, and I'm sure the stress. I mean, his voice is still strong and stuff. I mean, I guess he's great. I'm sure he's worried, and then he's not out to put the black dye, okay, and it's on his beard and stuff like that. So he's all white. But I'm sure that being stressed out about that, but that man put himself in there. Do I think that they're going to convict him? I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, if they do, he did it to himself. What they got is based on what he put in books and stuff, and he could say that was just he was lying, So who's to say? I mean, I don't know, but when you look at him and listen to him, he looks terrible, but when you listen to him, his voice is strong. You can tell he still has an arrogance about himself and all of that. So like I said, it's gonna be interesting, but Keffe D just don't look good. I mean, he don't. I hope he don't croak out, in that jail, being overly stressed, right? Hey, like I said, he was the one that did this to himself, right? And so then he's got two public defenders. Now, the last I saw, he had said I forget the Edie Mean or something, I forgot, some high profile attorney, but the attorney never came. They kept having to reschedule it. They had everything to do with money. Okay, I don't believe Keffe D got no money like that to be funding a lot of high profile attorneys. You see, he got some public defenders, and he said he planned on having another attorney back up on his case. She said, okay, well, then that can happen at any time. That means once you handle your financial situation, y'all work out, whatever, that's when that's gonna happen, right? So it looks like he's just doing bad, child. And they didn't really want to arrest Keffe D, but because Keffe D was, he wrote a book, he doing interviews, he gloating and everything about what they did to Tupac. Okay. Hey, he left them no choice but to arrest him, right? So, like I said, this is gonna be interesting. If he is convicted, I definitely, with the way he looked, you could tell he's sick. He's probably a diabetic and stuff. I don't think he's gonna last in there too long. I just don't believe that he will if he's convicted. But we'll see. In order for him to have an opportunity, I don't mean no harm. He's gonna have to get a paid attorney. That's one that's a little bit worth the damn. But I just got a feeling the old man ain't got no damn money, because if he did, he's been in jail long enough to have retained him an attorney. It looks like he had retained him somebody, and he ain't retained no more. So because he started planning on having him back as my attorney. So that lets me know some financial stuff was going on. Because when it comes to the lawyers, it's all about the Benjamins, baby. Okay, that's it. That's all. They don't care anything about number of money. Okay, but his case is high profile enough for I guess somebody to take it. They probably not going to take it pro bono, but they'll take it for maybe a small fee or something like that. Because Tupac's case is high profile enough. But like I said, it's a lot of these lawyers that's already got names and making money. They don't really need the publicity. Okay. So it's all about the money. And I don't think he got no 30, 40, 50 G's to retain no attorney. I just don't think that he does. If he did, he would have retained one. So now he's talking about another attorney because he said, I plan on having him work on my case again. Okay. So he said again, that was the key word, right? So, but anyways, I just wanted to do a video on Keffe D. This right here is proof that what does the Bible say? Your sins will find you out. Okay, so it goes back to what I always say: you may get by for a little while, but you never get away. Okay, and I do believe that. If you ask me, I believe he was the one that popped Tupac. Myself, I think he did it because he talked about Lando had his arm in a in a sling. The other two, he said they were kids; they were too scared to do it. So that leaves him. Of course, he tried to put himself on the passenger side when it wouldn't have been anything for them to hey, I believe it was him. It was probably him in the back seat, if you ask me. Okay. And to this day, even with those interviews that he did, I believe he talked himself into that, but he definitely does not regret. Just from listening to his interviews, what he did to Tupac, I still don't think he regretted, because he talked about, he jumped on my nephew. He jumped on my nephew. You know he was wrong for jumping on my nephew, wasn't it? No, he didn't regret it. He just regret that because everybody knew he did it. Suge Knight, everybody, all the people that supposedly loved Tupac knew that he did that. I believe they all set Tupac up, because he said he had conversations with Suge Knight, and he said he looked Suge Knight right in the eye. Then remember, Suge Knight said, I looked Tupac's killer right in the eye. So, hey, he said he looked him in the eye. Okay. So I do believe, that it was him. That it was him. And the idea, he supposedly paid Orlando not to testify against him or something. I think it's all weird, but I hate that happened to Tupac, because I believe he got a bad deal. I think he was set up all the way across the board. And if it gets too out of control, because Keffe already said, that's the reason why Suge Knight saying free Keffe. He already said, if I go down, he said it before it happened, if I go down, I'm taking a whole lot of folks with me. He's 60 years old, look like he's gonna be gone any day now. He don't give a damn about being called no rats. That man done lived his life. He ready to go to the upper room or the lower room or wherever he gonna go. Okay. And so if he can help it, he don't want to stay in jail. So he's willing to tell on any and everybody. He said it. You got to respect him, because he said it. He said it. If I go down, Reggie going down for Biggie, and there's a whole lot of other ones going down too. Okay. So Suge Knight ain't crazy. He already know he gonna talk. He gonna, if it gets too bad, he'll tell the whole play. He will tell the whole play. Okay. And that is more than likely that they all work together and set them up. Puffy, Suge, all of them. Because how you gonna be dapping down somebody who took out your artist and supposedly pop you in the head, although it was just a graze? I don't believe they was intending to do that. Okay. But anyways, y'all, I just wanted to touch on that. He went to court and I guess he looks so old because all that dye and stuff and then faded came out of his head. He ain't been able to get to the Walmart or the Walgreens and get him no more black dye. Okay. So that's probably what it is. It's got him looking older. And then I'm sure that stress and stuff making him a whitish gray, right? But anyways, you guys, if you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. I'll talk with you guys later.